Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy.
Naam, hujambo mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu katika kipindi chetu. Leo hii ni siku ya Jumanne, tarehe 18 mwezi wa Novemba mwaka wa 2025. Mkongo natumai kwamba siku imekuamkia vyema zaidi popote pale ulipo, na bila shaka due to public demand tuko na mwenzangu hapa Katelina. Good morning sir.
Good morning.
Uko salama?
Mimi niko salama.
Shinikizo la basi umekuwepo tena.
Due to public demand.
Yeah.
Amesema leo nikuwa hapa maandamano. Yes.
Unajua jana kuna mtu aliniuliza ni chama gani hicho unataka kuunda. Sasa unaweza kuwa uko na jawabu kwa chama ambacho unataka kukiunda pale. Unajua?
One.
Yeah.
I don't want to form any political party.
Yeah.
Two. Political party is not a weapon to fight political, disorientation.
Yeah.
So before making political party, let us align the political area, political ground.
Yeah. Ni swala ambalo unajua tukimalizia kipindi hapo jana niliuliza iwapo basi ungetengeneza chama. Ni mambo yapi ambayo ungependa kuweza kuyaangazia kwa sana? Sasa mtazamaji akauliza hicho chama ambacho nataka kukiunda, hebu tueleze kwa undani. Natumai it was just a question in form of trying to give what we want and what we need in the political arena. My name is Nyongesa Derek and this is Mamlaka Breakfast, ni kipindi ambacho hukujia kila siku ya wiki kuanzia Jumatatu hadi siku ya Ijumaa, na hii leo basi ikiwa ni siku ya Jumanne, bila shaka tutakuwa naangazia matukio na tujue haswa ni yapi ambayo yanaendelea katika taifa hili la Kenya na pia katika mipaka. Tutaangazia habari zote ambazo ni za umuhimu sana kwetu, na tukiendelea na kipindi pia nitakuwa nahakikisha kwamba nakupatia ama unajiendeleza katika biashara yako. For now, let's have a look at East Africa Cosmetics. Tukirejea basi tuangazia habari kwenye gazeti zetu za kidijitali.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Yes, that's all about Nakuru College of it's East Africa Cosmetics. Nimezungumzia Nakuru College. Yeah, bila shaka tumetembelewa na anaitwa administrator.
Yeah, Virginia Jomo.
Administrator Jomo. Tumetembelewa. Anatuletea mazuri kuhusiana na Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Tutakuwa tunakuelezea ni yapi ambayo ameweza kutuletea, lakini kwa sasa mtazamaji, nimekueleza ama kama ambayo tumeweza kuchezewa ni East Africa Cosmetics. Wale ambao ni wafanya biashara ama una mawazo ya kuweza kufungua biashara, basi hakikisha kwamba unatembelea duka hili la East Africa Cosmetics ambalo linapatikana katikati ya jiji la Nakuru, on your way to Tidy's Hotel ukitumia barabara ya Gusii, that is adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue. Wanapatikana pale Jala Plaza ground floor. Duka lingine linapatikana pale Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza next to Carnation Hotel. That's all about East Africa Cosmetics, your number one solution to all your beauty products. Catalina.
Yeah.
Habari zinasema nini? Kabla hatujaangazia zile ambazo zimo kwenye gazeti. Majirani zetu
Uganda,
kule Tanzania.
Tanzania. Tanzania wanasema ya kwamba nao wako na amani. Na wanataka tushuhudie amani yao. For the first time,
Yeah.
I feel like Tanzania is overstepping. Why is it in everything Kenya has to be involved in a discussion? If you fail, you fail by your own. You are on your own. Don't include Kenya. If you are doing good, Adama, whatever you call amani, if that is amani, you are calling amani. Leave us alone. But if you have noticed, there is no leader in Kenya who has consistently talked about Tanzania. Honestly, honestly speaking, we have no interest in Tanzania. Which interest? What do we get from Tanzania? What is so very big that Tanzania has to keep on involving our name in it?
Unajua, kuna kitu ambacho kimeweza kutokea hapo jana. Rais kumteua mwanawe.
Rais alimteua mwanawe. Na akamteua pia son in law. You see, listen. Daddy,
sasa sijui ni katika njia mojawapo kuhakikisha kwamba anajaribu kuguza kila pande, kwa sababu kuna pia mwanawe Jakaya Kikwete ambaye alikuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Tanzania katika baraza la mawaziri. Ni pale jirani katika taifa la Tanzania, lakini je, haya ambayo tunayashuhudia yamekuwa yakitokea katika Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki? Kwa sababu
you look in Uganda,
you also see General Muhoozi.
In Tanzania, we have been having that. Here in Kenya, I would like to give our leaders a hand of an applause. They try to balance politics here in Kenya, and what they do is something a little bit different, but the similar habits. You know, have you ever seen someone who loves drinking alcohol? Now he tells you, niliacha kukunywa pombe kali, siku hizi nakunywa pombe rahisi. It's what we do. Because when you look someone like let me mention son to Kalonzo Musyoka is an MP Yala.
Yes.
Daughter to Raila Amolo Odinga is an MP Stu Yala. You know, it is the same thing with different style. But again, I always do ask myself, if you are to be the father of whose children, or if you are to be in a position of being in power, what different would you do?
Okay. Here in Kenya kuna watu ambao wanajiuliza, wanasema wakati wa broad government tuliweza kuona mawaziri wakipeleka pale afisini wakiteuliwa kuongoza nyadhifa tofauti. Na pia vile vile wakati huo tuliweza kuona mwanawe Oburu Oginga ambaye pia baada ya serikali jumuishi tuliweza kumuona pia na akiteuliwa na rais. Habari zinasema kwamba nduguye speaker wa seneti Amason King
pia na yeye ameteuliwa. What I'm telling you,
salary and remuneration commission.
Yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is we do here in Kenya, we do just the same thing in a different way. You know, Mr. President is not electing his son to be anywhere. He is not stupid. He knows what he will do. You know,
but now
listen, Derek.
Yes.
When brother to Amason Kigi is selected by Mr. President to be somewhere in the Nini, the weight does not go to Mr. President. The weight goes to Amason Kigi.
And the support of
where the
comes from.
If who is this other person? Oburu. Oginga. Oburu.
His son,
the son.
Jaoko.
The Jaoko is selected by the government to be in some place. It will be very easy to say Oburu ameongelelea kijana wake. Naona? The weight does not go to president. The weight is not in the side of president at all. The weight goes to the side of Oburu.
And remember also the time when we had a conversation about selecting those MPs to represent the East African Commission, the Yala MPs. Remember the name of Winnie Odinga was also mentioned, and of course she was appointed to serve in that position.
Yes.
Now, this thing is happening. The question that we should be asking ourselves, do they qualify for these positions? Like, for example, in Tanzania, these are the daughter of President Samia Suluhu. And again, in Uganda, we have General Muhoozi. And in Kenya here, we have mentioned some positions. Do they really qualify to these positions, to work from these or to work for Kenyans in those positions?
Derek, apart from even those family members, we also have a lot of other professionals around who are not qualified. Because you don't tell me today I am the minister, let me say a means of defense, and initially I was teaching. What do I know about now defense? Okay, you don't tell me I was somewhere a doctor, and you appoint me to be CS in Nini. You don't tell me you are a doctor and you want me to be a CS education. Derek, we have a lot of people in the offices which are not qualified. The question we should be asking ourselves is when do we grow up? When will we ever grow up to a point where we put the country first before our own interests? Yes. You know, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and a lady was saying that they need to be empowered enough to a point where, to a point where they will be one day in the leading, corridor of this country. And now the question was, how do you want to be empowered? You know, you have gone to school. You all know all those diplomas and PhD. But when it comes to matters to do with the politics, you don't want to run. You want to be appointed. You know, we have to be honest. To some points, when we talk about these positions that have been mentioned, if I am a son of the president, then we see a job position or rather a vacant job position. Should I not apply because I am qualified? And again, you find out that if I will be appointed, people will say that I was appointed or that I was selected because I'm the son of the president. Can we just look at the qualifications that people have? Exactly, Derek. Now, son of a president or daughter of a president or anyone, a relative to any person who is in government is a Kenyan. and any vacant, which needs any person to represent it or to be in there, can be applied by any Kenyan as long as he hits the
qualifications. Yeah.
But now you see the problem. Do you know where the problem comes in, Derek?
Yeah.
These positions are never announced.
But some of them are being gazetted.
Oh, the what do we call it? The Kigi, the Kigi space occupy. Was it gazetted?
Of course, it was gazetted. It was mentioned.
It was mentioned.
Yeah.
Was it gazetted?
But again, you have to look some positions whether they are
Derek. Any vacant in a public office, and this is by law, should be gazetted. Did you see it gazetted anywhere? It was mentioned. Yes. To be mentioned is something very different, because now, Derek, if these are vacant was so public, why was I not able? I know I follow a lot. I follow things a lot. Why was I not able to know what kind of job is this? What are qualifications? Where do I drop my CV? Why was I not, informed well about it?
Okay, let's hear from the public. If you have your opinion, or you have your say about it, you can tell us on social media. That is on Facebook, Mamlaka Television, and remember you can also use those numbers below your screen: 0721 899 899. Another number is 0700 899 899. And I want you to give an applause to Minister or other Pastor Tyrus. He always follows.
Us.
And yesterday he was telling us. We had a very conversational and engaging, and it was very impactful a discussion yesterday.
Yeah, Pastor Tyrus. He's my friend.
Yeah, he's also my friend. And he's from Chosen. And I like when they tell us they are following us every morning. Now, let's go directly to our digital newspapers. We see what is happening. We'll be having a look at the Star, and you will be preparing Taifa Leo. Let's see what is happening. And remember yesterday we saw shughuli nzima ya kuweza kusajili makurutu wapya iling'oananga hapo jana. Watu wameanza kuzungumza tayari. Now let's have a look at the story on page number 7. On the front page of the Star. Nitaenda tu kwa haraka tu ili tuweze kuwa na muda kuangazia habari kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation na pia gazeti la The Standard. This is the story on page number 6 and number 7. The story is about an interview. Odinga's former spokesman, why ODM should support President William Ruto. Seems like every person who talks about ODM, he seems to have a conversation that focuses on supporting President William Ruto come the year 2027. That will be the general election. That story is on page number 6 and number 7. And on page number 3, we have a man, a 67-year-old man was imprisoned for 22 years for stabbing a relative during family altercation. This is the story on page number 3. And on page number 14, we have number of hungry Kenyans to increase from 1.8 million to 2.1 by January. A report shows kwa sababu ya ukosefu wa chakula cha kutosha, food insecurity. This is the story on page number 14. Now, this is our headline on page number 4 and number 5. 2027 epic race, Ruto numbers against Kalonzo and Rigathi Gachagua. Impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. 2027 epic race, it is a game of plan and numbers. On the other hand, we have former the Vice President during the reign of PNU. We have Kalonzo Musyoka and impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And on the other hand, we also have His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto. We have been told that the 2027 general election will be a game of numbers. Who will be having a huge number? That's all about the front page of the Star. For more information, get yourself a copy of the Star uweze kusoma na kujua haswa ni yapi ambayo yanaendelea. Now, let's have a look at Taifa Leo newspaper.
I will go direct, Derek.
Yes.
To page number 2.
Yes.
Ukurasa wa pili.
Yeah.
Wachezeana rafu. Kampeni za Bere North, Malava.
Yeah.
Kaspool na Kisa East zimejaa propaganda.
Propaganda.
We have been following this story. And especially Kaspool and Bere is just another big story.
Yeah.
And Derek, when I see things happen with this kind of heat, it makes me question about 2027 how things will turn to be.
Yeah.
Because Derek, I don't know why people say politics are dirty game. For me, I tend to want to see them the other way around. Politics are not dirty. People are dirty.
We are the ones.
No, people are dirty. Like literally, people are dirty. Politics by itself is a game. It's a gambling. Okay?
Yeah.
But now, if you have an opponent who is dirty, it makes politics a dirty game. Derek, Mimi, when I look at the things and the way they go, like I was listening to both sides yesterday talk at Benson.
Yeah.
And you could hear them utter some words and you wonder, hey, manzi, hii ni siasa mbaya ama ni huyo mtu mbaya?
But again, we have to ask ourselves, is that the route we choose? Because of course, when you come out clean, you don't insult anyone. People will refer you as you're not a courageous or rather a person who should be a leader in terms of politics. Mimi nikija niweze kuzungumza kwa lugha nzuri, niseme tusimtusi mtu fulani, niseme lugha chafu. Wananchi wenyewe wataona huyu kidogo katika siasa bado hajakuwa mbaya.
Wananchi.
So what
Derek?
Yeah.
Wananchi ni wananchi. Na wananchi they love what they love.
Yeah.
And they like what they like. And we are not going to change that. I always do say this is Kenya. And Kenya, we have our tradition.
Yeah.
Kenya, we have the way we run things, which does not hurt us. Okay?
Yeah.
But now, Derek, you see, for decades, there are some things we have not tried.
Yeah.
And things we had not tried. Like, for example, for decades, we have never had a president who stands in front of people and tell them, honestly speaking, I have heard what you have said. Now, this thing called finance bill is not going on. For decades. Okay? We tried that.
Yeah.
And it was hard. Right? I want to challenge the leaders and the people who are running for this by-election.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it to be clean? Why don't you try? Because I've never seen anyone try it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the problem with politicians. And I'm telling you, I have no problem with the politics. I have a problem with the politicians.
Yeah.
By the moment, they see a mic, Derek, you show a politician a mic, I don't know what happens, Derek. Someone speaks things, at the end of the day, you saw the other day, whole governor from Nyeri.
Yeah.
He just saw the mic, na akafungulia sijui button gani. And the guy just spoke, and the other day, the following day, he was somewhere standing in front of of cameras telling Kenyans, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Listen, Derek.
Okay,
it is in politics where you hear people say, I was misquoted.
Me, I don't have any problem with somebody who decides, or rather he wakes up and starts insulting other people. Then the following day, we hear him apologizing. I have no problem with that. But if you're insulting other people, then again the next morning, we ask you to apologize, but you're telling us you're not going to apologize. Like, for example, when we try to recall what Senator Cherargei said during the moment when Kenyans were abducted in Uganda. Then he was telling us that if you want to be a citizen of Uganda, then do it. If you think you are well educated, you know how to fight for other people's rights, and then you can do it. Go get yourself your passport or rather your ID, change your national ID, become a citizen of Uganda, and do whatever you want to do in terms of activism. Then he was asked to apologize. Remember, there are some things he said in terms of kushika vijana na wafinyi. Then akiambiwa apologize, then he said no, unapata hizo ndo vitu ambazo tukizungumza unapata kwamba tunasema kiongozi kama atakuwa anazungumza vibaya na anaomba msamaha. I don't have any problem.
But you see again, Derek, you sometimes people confuse the bare truth, what we call the bitter truth, with arrogance. People tend to confuse that. You see, Derek, today, I'm sorry to use this as an example. If I see someone is unwise enough, and I face him and tell him, the way you are thinking, you cannot manage. What you are doing is not up to your levels of thinking. Okay? And I use the word like you are unwise, okay?
Yeah.
Or to be more, to be more clear, using the layman's language, you are a fool. He will tell me nimemutusi. But when we all sit down and look at the third person and the things he is doing, everyone will agree with me. But now this man, no, you see, the statement I've just given, for the person I'm intending to inform, you will say that is arrogance.
Like, right? For example.
But no, this is the truth. No, Cherargei might have said a lot of things, and a lot of things he says, by the way, I don't agree with them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But matters of a Kenyan being somewhere in Uganda,
I just used it as an example because you have leaders who also use that vulgar language. Rather, he tries to insult other people and I don't want to apologize. Yeah.
Now, Derek, there are things you can apologize for.
Yeah.
Like today, Derek, if I stand in front of people and I disrespect you,
yes,
Derek, I call you names, I associate you with a lot of things. Okay?
Yeah.
You have a right to tell me, please. Not even please. Yeah. You have a right to demand for an apology.
Yeah.
If the apology is not done, I have also another right to go ahead.
Yeah.
The legal way.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Derek, if you have not seen anywhere somewhere in court saying that, I was defamed and I want justice and any, just know that.
But now again, I think also we have to be asking ourselves this question. When you as a politician, you just wake up and start insulting me, but in return, you thought I would maybe react and then I will insult you back. But you realize that I'm busy with my politics again. On the other hand, I'm not talking anything about you. Please now you use that example, like in course we say now, we are asking ourselves, who is now a fool in this case?
Now, Derek, the way we react to things is what tells us what we are. Exactly?
Yeah.
Today, Derek, if someone insults me and I decide to insult him back, when we go and sit down, we will have a campaign in a space of, you guys, you are almost the same.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
When someone insults me, let's say Johan insults me, and I just say, it's okay. It's okay. Let him do what he thinks is right.
Yeah.
And then I go. From where he is sitting, he knows very well he is the wrong person. Because I have not said anything. No, there is a power in silence.
But again, you have to ask yourself, what kind of relationship are you having with him?
Now, do you see, today, for the sake of Derek, today we are talking the matters to do with politicians and the politics. And to be specific, the by-elections around.
It's around the corner.
If today a party leader somewhere stands and says, huyu amesema hivi na akasema hivi, si mulimuona akifanya hivi, wananchi kazi yao ni kusema tu yes. Wengine wao hata wananga radio wao. Wengine wao, they don't even have this. They don't know what is a newspaper. They have never read it even once. Derek. Wengine wao, they are there to see whether at the end of the day they will get their 200, their 50 bob. Waende nyumbani. So kazi yao hapo ni kusema yes. Ndio maana nakwambianga aje, things are very different. And the way you see things in campaigns, they are very different from what people talk.
I think we need to have some we need to have discipline, not just some discipline, but we need to have discipline when it comes to politics. Whatever is happening in
those by-elections, in general,
like for example, huko Kasipul, you saw what happened.
I sat down after that story.
Two young men were shot dead. And right now, as we are talking, investigation are still ongoing.
Now you see, Derek, as Kenya and as Kenyans, we have a lot of growing to do. Let us not claim. Let us not claim that we want to be a free country, 100% democratic country. And we are not ready for some things, Derek.
Okay, that's true.
There are some things we need to be ready. Okay, before we start claiming that we are a great nation and democracy, free country, we have a lot of growing to do.
Okay, fine. Let's take a very short commercial break. When we come back, we are going to have a look at the Daily Nation and the Standard newspaper. Mtazamaji, kumbuka pia unaweza kuwasiliana nasi kupitia mitandao zetu za kijamii on Facebook Mamlaka Television, on YouTube Mamlaka Television, na pia tukirejea tutakuwa tunasoma baadhi ya jumbe ambazo tunazipokea pale mtandaoni. Let's take a very short commercial break with the Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality advertisement.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and sign language and interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Hiyo imekuwa ni kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Ni taasisi ambayo inapatikana katika kaunti ya Nakuru, hasa ukiwa katikati ya jiji kuu la Nakuru. Wanapatikana pale Equator House orofa ya 2 na ya 4 next to Ereto Bookshop, na bila shaka tumeweza kutembelewa asubuhi hii na Madam Virginia Jomo. Umemuona?
Yes.
Na akasema kwamba bado ofa ipo kwa wanafunzi ambao wangependa kuweza kujiunga na taasisi hii ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. They have a scholarship ambayo inapatikana pale kwa mwanafunzi ambaye anaonyesha nia ya kuweza kujiendeleza kimasomo, na bila shaka hana uwezo wa kuweza kulipa karo. Basi unaweza kutembelea taasisi hii ukaweza kuwa kwa mazungumzo, waweze kuchunguza, wasione kana kwamba kila ambacho unaeleza ni kweli, na baada ya hapo utakuwa unasaidika. That's all about is Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Na kosi ambazo zinapatikana pale, they have tourism, hospitality, pastry and baking, accountancy, fashion and design, and other courses. Mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale, they have ICM, NEC, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. That's all about Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. They define a culture of professional excellence. Catalina, tulieleza watazamaji tukielekea mapumzikoni, tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunasoma baadhi ya jumbe ambazo tunazipokea pale mtandaoni. And I see we have Beth Maina, mamake Bianca, anasema good morning team. She's already tuned in. Thank you so much. We also have Millicent Musanga. I don't know if you know her. You know Millicent?
Millicent?
Yeah.
Sijui kama tumepatana.
Ni Asha hapa kanisani, hapa Chosen. She's an Asha. Na pia naye anasema yuko ndani. We have Blessed KE, anasema yuko ndani. Thank you so much. And lastly we have Sarah Kinywa. Wote wanasema wako ndani. Na tuendelee kuwasiliana mtazamaji kupitia pale mitandao zetu za kijamii, na pia unaweza kutumia nambari zetu za simu 0721899899. Nambari nyingine ya simu ni 0700899899. Tuelekee moja kwa moja kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo. Na nitaangazia habari katika sekta ya elimu katika ukurasa wa 6 kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. Why not primary heads oppose elevation of junior school teachers? This is This is the story on page number 6. And we are being told that the Kenya Primary Schools Heads Association and the Kenya National Union of Teachers have rejected a proposed administrative structure they say would allow junior school teachers, many of them fresh college graduates, to supervise or rank at the same level as experienced school heads. Na hii hutokea. Hutokea mahala popote ambapo kuna watu wanafanya kazi. In terms of ranking, unapata kwamba kuna yule ambaye ametoka shule juzi na anakuja anapewa cheo pale kazini.
You see, Derek, we were talking here yesterday.
Yeah.
And I told someone,
yeah.
You see, experience. Experience is something which is unbeaten. Experience is something which you will need. Okay?
Just because you have papers.
Papers?
Yeah.
What happens? What should happen, Derek?
Yes.
What I believe in, papers are good. And papers are great, Derek.
Yeah.
But you see, papers does not reflect most of the time with the work which you do.
Yes.
And I'm telling you this why. Me, I went to school. I did journalism as a course. Okay.
Yeah.
I did part of photography as a course, and I did another section called media law as a course. Today, I don't even do anything
to do with the law.
To do with law.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Today, if I have to sit down and listen to a case concerning a journalist in the field of media, I will have to go back to my notes and look at them. What does the law say about this? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I did very little in photography while I was in school. I did very little. Okay? Today, I do photography a lot. Yeah. More than I do the journalism, which I went in. I sat in class for 4 years because of it. Yeah. I do very little in it. Okay. So we have these papers, Derek, to just show that we are civilized enough. Yeah. We can behave around. You know. Yeah. We can read and understand the ethics and the ethos of our work. Okay. Yeah. But when it comes to the now actual work, Derek.
That's where the problem is.
That's where now we draw the line of you are experienced, you are not experienced. The big companies ask you for 2-year experience. Yeah. They are not stupid. They know what they want. Okay? Today, Derek, if I have a very new license, driving license, doesn't mean I am very fresh in driving, so I am a good driver. Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, for the very first time, I agree with you.
If I am very fresh and a very new license, which is 1 year old or 1 day old, and we have another mzee here of like 40 years and having an experience of over 20 years on road. Honestly speaking, when we started here, this man is more qualified than me. That is the truth.
Now, according to this article on page number 6, the story talks about the conflict that we witness in our education sector. Like, for example, you're talking about the school heads, that is the junior secondary school and the junior primary school. We are being told that a head teachers association and teachers union have rejected a proposed administrative structure that they say would allow junior school teachers, many of them fresh college graduates. That's their area, or rather their concern. Just being fresh, for them being fresh, graduates from college, to supervise or rank at the same level as experienced school heads. Of course, you talked about experience. Having experience.
They are not experienced.
Yeah.
Derek, there's a reason why we need mentors around.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we need someone who will lead us and show us this is the way. Okay? You did not just appear to become to sit there. Yeah. You didn't come the first day and you sat there. Okay? Someone was there to show you when this happens, do this. Okay? Then it came to the actual practical now. When you sat there for the first time. Okay?
Sorry.
The day you sat there for the first time, there are some mistakes you did. Right now, you cannot make them because we are experienced.
Allow me to ask you this question. Because we are talking about this conflict that has just arose. When you talk about experience, and when you look at the system of education right now, we are having the CBE, the competence-based education, or other curriculum, in other words. We have some changes. These graduates wamekuwa pale shuleni. Let's say they have been taught on how to handle this new system. Those teachers who have been there are managing those institutions. And right now we see the mode of education has changed. Can we just give them something to say that they know what is going to happen, like how to handle these students in terms of
how old is CBE?
New curriculum, yeah.
How old is CBE?
Yeah, like we can say it's 2 years if I'm not wrong.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have just graduated.
They have just graduated.
Yeah.
So it means that they have not even tackled the system itself.
No, they have been taught.
They have not been well educated.
They have been taught while in school.
Now listen, Derek.
Yeah.
They have just graduated.
Yeah.
Which teacher goes to school for 2 years?
And remember, allow me to use this example. Before you apply for maybe any job position, we have a period of attachment.
Attachment.
Let's say this
CBE itself is 2 years old.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You need to be in school for 4 years for you to go even for that attachment.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No, let us be honest.
Okay, fine. We have people who are asking, how did this dispute emerge?
No, the dispute emerges here. It comes in here.
Yeah. Allow me to read this article. They are giving us the reason why we are having this dispute. The dispute emerged after the TSC, this is the Teacher Service Commissioner, Director of Staffing, Miss Antonina Lentoijoni, announced plans to introduce a new management model for comprehensive schools. Under the proposal, each school will be headed by a principal, supported by 2 deputies, one overseeing primary school and another in charge of junior school. Now, that is where the concern is. Having one principal and 2 deputies. One who will be overseeing the junior school, and the other will be handling the that is the secondary school. I don't see any problem with
I have no problem with that also.
No, the problem is they are not promoting those teachers who have been there already.
Now, the teachers who have been there, I will ask this question. Today, Derek. I was I love talking to people.
Yeah.
I was talking to a certain lady, and she was telling me, I am a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And I have been teaching for now 4 years. But this thing called CBE, Derek,
yeah,
it is seriously stressing me. You reach a point where you are being told, now teach this kid how to cook. No, she was openly telling me, I myself, I don't know how to cook.
You don't know how to cook, yeah.
Okay.
Or rather, you don't know how to cook.
There are some things, Derek, even when we fight about them, they have no clear results.
Yeah.
Because the results we want, they cannot be attained as per now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Derek, these experienced teachers who want to be now promoted, they are not experienced in the area of junior secondary.
Yeah.
Right? So if you put them in the same bucket with this other kid from college, they are all one and the same. And I will tell you why. Okay?
Yeah.
Because what they want to manage, they have no knowledge of it.
Yeah. They don't have
So they are all the same.
Okay, fine. That dispute, I think, or rather, let's hope they will find a solution on how to tackle that issue. Now, tell us something about the standard. I see you have a story about our security system.
Yeah, our security system.
Before we have a look at Hackers Paradise. This is a story that we also have.
Sorry, we had yesterday.
Yeah.
In the standard, Derek, this is the story in page 6 and 7.
Yeah.
It's talking about now the bribe, and to be specific, about the traffic officers and the bribe. The holder is saying that the drivers are being forced to pay 1,000 shillings per week. That is called protection fee. Yeah.
So
it is demanded from each vehicle.
So another form of corruption is when somebody demands amount to protect you.
They are being forced to pay between 200 and 1,000 shillings. It is demanded per every stop.
But we heard from the Interior Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, who said this time around there will be no any form of corruption activities that will be happening in terms of trying to...
Maybe he is not well informed. Let me inform him that in our roads now, matatu drivers are supposed to pay 1,000 and that is protection fee. I don't know protection against what exactly, But that is it. That is what it is.
Okay, what kind of threat are they posing? Like, will they get when
these officers you are seeing in the road, Derek?
Yeah.
These officers who are collecting this money, Derek.
Yeah.
They are not even the one who want to. These are junior officers.
Yeah, junior officers.
Under someone in the station, and they are being told, if you don't hit the target today, I will transfer you. Or I can also, frame you and you lose your job.
You lose your job, yeah.
Now, Derek, this brings me to the reality of police officers. Yesterday, there was a recruitment.
A recruitment. This
you
is
saw
the story.
You saw the story.
Yeah.
The low turnout. The low turnout.
Then again, when the number of required police officers are like, we are being told that they have to hire 10,000 police officers. Were they expecting the number to arise to 300,000 so that the remaining...
That's another question. That's another question.
Yeah.
In this sector of security, and to be precise, the officers, the police, the police service, Derek, we are having a lot of problem here. We are facing a lot of challenges here, which, Derek, if we will fail to tackle them, Derek, we might end up having a very corrupt police institution. Because these guys are being paid poorly first.
Yeah.
Very poor. Okay? If you go to their barracks where they live, Derek, and you look at those Mabati houses they live in, there is no even, these people have no privacy. That is lowering someone's dignity. Now, had the pressure of Derek, they have to keep us safe from bad people, and then pressure from their bosses.
Unajua
wewe unaweza na mali kama hapo hata
George ananieleza kwamba wakati wa maandamano alisikia afisa mmoja, sijui kama ni kweli ama anajaribu kuleta tu utani, akiambia wale waandamanaji kwambia, jifanyeni mnakimbia, mimi nami niwafuate nikiwa nimebeba rungu, ionekane kana kwamba mimi nilikuwa nafanya kazi. Lakini anasema
you see,
hiyo swala analeta wakati ambapo unaweza kuzungumzia swala la, umezungumzia their payment or rather they receive a low salary, and you find out according to our constitution does not allow them to demonstrate about
they can't.
Now, how should they address the issues to do with the salary increment?
In Kenya, we have a problem. And I will tell you what is the problem. In Kenya, we have a problem of addressing the problem for the sake of problem. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
We are not addressing the problem for the sake of solution.
Yeah.
We are addressing the problem for the sake of that problem.
Creating the problem again.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now we are talking about a problem of police officers being corrupt. For the sake of us knowing that they are corrupt, because we already know they are corrupt. Okay? Now they are trying to pin some other people around there. Hire there. They are given this and this and that and this. Now, Derek, what is the solution of this? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. Because, Derek, we address a problem for the sake of that problem, and we never come with any solution. I was here telling you the other day, Derek, it is only in Kenya where we face a problem, and this problem forces Mr. President to call a committee, only for that committee to bring us another report which says we need another committee to do. We address issues and problems for the sake of those issues and those problems. We don't address them for the sake of solution. For the sake of solution. Yes.
I see our time is moving so fast, and already we have our guests in the house. And in our next hour, we are going to have a look at the antimicrobial resistance in animal health and in human health.
Hizo ni nini sasa?
Atatueleza antimicrobial resistance.
What are those?
Those are the AMR. Ni baadhi ya yale ambayo tutakuwa tunazungumzia. Hata mimi sijui, lakini
hata mimi mwenyewe. Sasa hapo watakuja watu elimishe.
Lakini kabla hatujaondoka, kwa dakika mbili ambazo zimesalia, mwandishi wa gazeti la Taifa Leo anatueleza kwamba serikali imefanywa ile kitu.
Yes.
Na katika gazeti la Daily Nation, this is the story on page number 4 and number 5. Hacking attacks expose state for failing to heed audit warnings.
Yes.
Why do you think we are being exposed?
Derek,
when hackers try
according to ICT, CS, Mr. Kafogo said, whoever hacked took nothing.
Yeah, but what he did, it was just hacking, or rather,
why was he hacking in the first place?
Can we say he was just playing
why was he or she hacking in the first place? You want to understand in Kenya, we have politics of driving narratives. And I will give you an example. When IEBC announced that we are supposed to go get votes, that is the same day before Sasita, the report started saying Gen Zs are not coming out to register as voters. Now I was asking, it's only half a day. What analysis have you done to come up with this report that Gen Zs are turning in? We have a cybercrime law which everyone, Derek, everyone is against. Then,
instead of them focusing on
now they want to tell us they are hacked and whoever hacked took nothing. Let us
but how safe?
Me, I'm not getting good with that.
How safe is our data?
Now Derek, how safe is our data? Is when we ask that question, they will tell us. Now that's why we need cybercrime law to protect our data.
Our data.
Listen, I have been around. I know narratives can be driven. Because why was a person Derek enter into a government website, hack it, and take nothing? what was he doing?
Our time is up.
Anyway,
and of course, there were threats that were posed. Ama waliweza kuambiwa from the Auditor General's office. Walisema kwamba tafadhali, iwapo hamtaangazia mifumo ambayo ipo kwa sasa, Kenyans might end up losing their data. And they ignored. And of course, we have already seen hackers in their paradise, or rather hackers in paradise.
Derek, naona masaa yetu imeisha.
Let's take that.
Wacha mimi nimalize na kusema hivi. Let me finish by saying this. We will see each other here on Thursday.
Thursday,
Mr. President William Ruto was in Ukambani. And he did a lot of things. One of the things is telling us we need water, not the rain. And I want to tell my people from Ukambani, a crocodile does not smile out of a kindness. Whatever you do with that information is...
Sorry, come up again. A crocodile does what?
A crocodile does not smile out of kindness.
Jameni. Ni kama umeanza kuwa sasa wewe. Ama wewe ndio malenga ambayo tulikuwa tunazungumzia.
See on that day I'm James
No, you see that short break that I was telling you? Now this is the time I'm going to take that commercial break. Let's see each other in our second hour. Usiondoke.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.engineerslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and sign language and interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence. Are you passionate about media, communication, or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text, or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899. Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and sign language and interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Yes.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Welcome to our next session. Today we are going to have a health conversation, and in the studios we have Dr. Ndegwa and Dr. Wendy. Tunazungumzia kuhusu antimicrobial resistance in animal health and human health. If you have something to ask, you remember you can also use those numbers below your screen, 0721 899-899, or you can also use that number below your screen, 0700-899-899. And of course, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube, Mamlaka Television. And yeah, tuko live pale. Thank you so much for Joseph Madenge wakiwa na George Nyakoi pale, na pia vile vile Rachel Mbugo kuhakikisha kwamba we are live on Facebook and on YouTube, na pia kupitia njia ya runinga. Allow me to introduce our guest. We have Dr. Ndegwa on the other side, on the far end, and we also have Dr. Wendy, and they will be telling us, and this time we will have to hear from them. We see a little bit of the introduction, we see where they come from, what they do, and of course we know they are doctors. Now we have to see their area of specialization. Good morning, Dr. Ndegwa.
Good morning, Nyongesa.
Yes.
And thank you for having me in this show today.
Yeah.
Yes. So I will just introduce myself. My name is Dr. Jackson Ndegwa. I am a veterinary officer working in the county government of Nakuru in the Directorate of Veterinary Services. And today we are here to discuss about antimicrobial resistance and probably
in animals,
in animal health, specifically.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Wendy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome to welcome to Mamlaka Television. This is Mamlaka Breakfast.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm having.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Yes.
Okay, tell us, who is Dr. Wendy?
So, Dr. Wendy Nyamsana. I am a pharmacist. I work at Valley Hospital. And it's the leading private hospital in Nakuru. And I work in I've worked in hospital for over 5 years, and today I'm glad to come and discuss a very important topic in public health today, which is antimicrobial resistance. In human health.
In human health,
yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And as we now start the session, of course, we're talking about antimicrobial resistance. Can you tell us what basically the term means and how does it occur?
Okay, so antimicrobial resistance is basically when germs the germs get resistant to the drugs that were initially used to treat them. So just think about like a garden and weeds. If pesticides that normally used to take out those weeds can no longer take out those weeds, that means that they are resistant to the pesticide. So it is the same thing. Germs are small microorganisms. We cannot see them with our eyes. However, they bring about diseases and infections in our bodies. So if those germs can no longer respond to the medicines that we take to cure those infections and those diseases, now that is what we refer to as antimicrobial resistance.
Antimicrobial resistance.
Yes.
Dr. Ndegwa, is that why people call it a silent pandemic?
Yeah, actually the World Health Organization has placed antimicrobial resistance among the top the top 10 pandemics in the world today. Yes.
Yeah, and how does it now affect animals?
So antimicrobial resistance also, like in humans, has caused a huge impact in the animal health, and both in the health of the animals and economically. So like Dr. Wendy has mentioned, antimicrobial resistance basically is where the germs are no longer responsive to medicines or antimicrobials that used to treat them. So basically is where treatment is not becomes ineffective to drugs that there before were used to treat those diseases. Yes.
Wow, thank you. And how is it supposed to be done when we talk about livestock keeping here?
What do you mean exactly?
Okay, I mean, like
yes.
for example, when we use these antibiotics.
Yes.
Remember, we are talking about animals. These
yes.
are livestock.
Yeah.
Now the question is, how should it be used?
So basically, if I can get you back a bit, when we talk about antimicrobials, we are not specifically talking about antibiotics per se.
Yeah.
We are talking about antibiotics themselves.
Yeah.
We are talking about antivirals. We are talking about antifungals and antiparasitics.
Yeah.
So basically, when you have probably overuse or misuse of these antimicrobials,
yeah.
And let me just lean to antibiotics because that is the most most misused antimicrobial.
Yeah.
So when we get farmers doing overuse or misuse of antibiotics,
yeah.
or not even only farmers, also animal health practitioners misusing antibiotics when it is not supposed to be used, then you are recruiting or training these germs to harden and become resistant in future. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Wendy, you know, we have a bit look at how it affects the animals, that's the livestock. Now, when it comes to the human part, the human nature, when we use these antimicrobials, or other, we can also call, we have other forms of medicine like the antibiotics you have talked about. How does they pose any threat to human health?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first of all, when now one develops resistance, simple infections that we could easily treat with simple antibiotics now become harder to treat. So, if, for example, an upper respiratory tract infection, which normally presents with cough, we were using a simple antibiotic like amoxicillin. When that drug now develops resistance, that means that even that amoxicillin is not able to treat that drug. Cheap drugs that were used to treat infections are no longer responsive, and so that means that we now need to use more expensive drugs, sometimes for even longer periods of time to treat a simple infection. The other complication is right now we are able to do surgeries. We're able to do complex interventions in humans, for example, dialysis for people who have kidney injuries. But we need that antibiotics. We're able to do transplants. So in the event that the resistance develops, imagine we cannot be able to do such things. And so simple infections become difficult to treat. We're no longer able to do things that are changing medicine like dialysis, transplants, and all these things that are actually new interventions in medicine. So those are some of the complications of antimicrobial resistance. Yes. And of course also increased cost. Because remember, if you can no longer use a cheap drug, that means that you need a more expensive drug to treat simple infections. Yes, so increased cost, longer hospital stays. We can no longer have interventions when it comes to modern medicine, like I have mentioned, surgeries, dialysis. So those are part of the complications of antimicrobial resistance. Yes.
Wow. And when you talk about the antibiotics now, because it's the most commonly being misused. When you find out that an individual has come to your hospital and you advised him or her to take certain medicine, but they feel because it is very expensive, they try to look for an alternative, and it happens that now it is not working. Are they doing the right thing?
No. Actually, for antibiotics, and in extension all antimicrobials, they're just supposed to be taken as they have been prescribed by the doctor. So what you have mentioned is an example of self-medication. That complicates also antimicrobial resistance because you are treating yourself with your own knowledge. So antibiotics are supposed to be used exactly as the doctor has prescribed them. For the dose, the duration, if the doctor has written 5 days, you must complete 5 days. Even if you feel better after 2 days, you have to complete the course of the 5 days. Just like Dr. Ndegwa here mentioned, that when we do not complete, we train those germs. You have exposed them to the drug, and so you have shown it a little bit of how this drug works, but you have not completed that dose to kill it. So that means that the next time, so it will train itself to develop a mechanism to protect itself against that drug. And that
kind of an ease, you feel like you have some pain, you will go directly to the doctor to seek consultation. When you are found like you are not well, you are not okay, now it's now become clear. It becomes clear that you are sick. Unlike the animals, they don't communicate. How do we identify that this animal, like for example, let's say a cow or a donkey or a horse, is sick and it actually needs to seek medication, attention?
Thank you, Nyongesa. So this is why we have animal health practitioners who have been trained specifically to deal with animal diseases. And also, just like humans, there is a normal pattern in which an animal presents itself. And when it will behave abnormally, the farmer, the animal owner, will notice. And at that point, he or she will call a veterinary professional to come and probably do a clinical examination, and from there, then we'll pick up a diagnosis of what is happening. But it is, animals behave, they will not behave the normal way when they get sick. They probably be coughing. You as the animal owner will notice that. Then you notice there's something wrong with my animal. The animal, probably if it's a pet, will not be jovial, will become less active. Then you as an animal owner, you take responsibility to try and find out what is wrong with my animal. Yes.
Okay, and like for example, let's say we have those people who are farmers, and in their farm they deal with different types of animals. Like for example, those who do poultry, and others they engage in different practices. Let's just say now livestock in general, and they develop a habit, like they know this time because maybe I want to prevent my prevent my livestock to get sick, and they do something we call during a certain period of time, they introduce this livestock to a certain medicine in terms of preventing them from getting any virus or other diseases. Are they doing the right thing? Because we are asking ourselves, maybe I'm just preventing them from getting sick.
So such practices are what has gotten us to where we are now. Now talking about antimicrobial resistance. Basically, there are simple, clear steps that a farmer is supposed to follow to prevent or keep at bay diseases from getting to your animals. We are advised you need to follow routine vaccination programs that will help your animals prevent certain diseases coming to your animals, so that in the long run you will avoid your animals being sick and getting medication. You're also supposed to input proper biosecurity measures. That is basically proper animal husbandry. where you, when you're talking about security, biosecurity is where you, at the farm level, you do, or you install what we call the medicated foot baths, so that when you're getting into probably a poultry house or a cow shed, you have someone walking through a disinfectant. They disinfect themselves. They can even wash their hands. Then we also have, besides vaccination, biosecurity, you also need to feed your animals a well-balanced meal so that they have their own immunity. And by following such simple steps, then you avoid yourself getting to probably, even if the weather has changed, this animal has proper immunity to overcome. You do not need to introduce any drugs during that period. Yeah.
And for those people who have been doing it,
they need to know this is not the right way up, because now, and also I will also want to mention that I don't want to call them mischievous really, but you will find some farmers, when they have a big flock of, probably, let me use poultry, because this is where we have a real problem with antimicrobial resistance. You find a farmer has probably 10,000 broilers. He will take like 50 in a different house that will be for family consumption. They don't do any drugs on them, but for the other bigger batch that is meant for commercial, he will probably continuously be doing these something they call growth promoters. This is basically antibiotics that we continually pump in antibiotics into this poultry so that they don't get infection. But you see, you're doing that the wrong way up, because you have this will also catch up with you, because at some point you will be called to a seminar, a training as a farmer. You're called to a hotel that you supplied these broilers, that chicken that you had overfed with antibiotics, and you will eventually also consume this. It gets run to you. It is not proper to feed antibiotics, those growth promoters, those boosters to these animals. And also, we also need to avoid observe what we call the withdrawal periods. Once you treat an animal, there is that duration of time that you're not supposed to consume the animal products. For example, this is mostly seen in dairy cattle farmers. When the animals have contracted mastitis, then they are supposed to infuse antibiotics into the udders, in the mammary glands of the animals, so that it treats that infection. And you're always advised, you do not feed on that milk for the next 72 hours. So some farmers will find that or perceive that as a big loss, and will go around and probably get the same milk to the market. And this is wrong, because you're feeding people with antibiotics.
And now it becomes a problem. That's when that's now we have our doctor here, Dr. Wendy, to tell us, because we have fed from let's say chicken that they were excessively fed with antibiotics, and now we are the one who are now feeding on those chickens, right? And you feel like maybe nilikuwa sawa, and now I'm feeling like unapata like things now change. Nasikia ni kama siko sawa. I'm coming to your hospital now to seek medication. How am I going to, rather, how do you deal with that case?
Okay. So what Dr. Ndegwa has explained is very important, because like you see, it is a cycle. If the practice is wrong among the farmers, those same resistant microorganisms end up in our bodies when we ingest those farm products, whether it is the chicken or the meat that has been pumped with antibiotics. These microorganisms that bring about the infection are similar. And so when we ingest those resistant organisms, that means that whichever antibiotics that were meant to kill them can no longer work on them. So we have to use other antibiotics to kill those germs that are bringing about those infections. So the practice needs to start all the way from the farmers doing the correct thing, because at the end of the day, we are the consumers of the products. So if the resistance starts from the animals and the poultry that we ingest, still those microorganisms, the germs, will not be responsive to the antibiotics that we will give them. That means that we will need to use other more expensive drugs to bring about response, to bring about to heal that infection that is being brought about. So basically, all this that we are discussing today is intertwined. Animal health and human health, in one way or another, is intertwined, and that is why these days the approach is called One Health. One Health will touch about human health, animal health, and the environment. Because the same thing that we are talking about applies also in the vegetables. There are some people who will spray these vegetables with antibiotics in order to boost their growth. So the same principle applies. These same vegetables are the ones that we are going to ingest, and if there was resistance, we will still have problems now when those patients get to the hospital, because it will be harder to treat those infections. The patients will need to stay longer. They will spend more money because now the infection is becoming harder to treat. So that is usually the end product of antimicrobial resistance. The infections become harder to treat. What would have been easily treated by what we call first line antibiotics, now we have to move to another line, a stronger antibiotic, in order to treat that infection so that the patient can get healed. And
one of the biggest challenges that we're having right now in our country, you find out even we have a name. Like we as the young men, we say when we are sick, just ask a Kenya on the social media, and they will give you the type of medicine that you need. And that is a real problem. Is it because we have decided to treat ourselves? We are not going to the doctor to seek medication. Is it a threat? Is it posing any threat to our health? Once I feel sick, I just go to the hospital or rather to a pharmacy and ask for certain medicine. Is it posing any threat to our health?
It's actually posing a very big threat, because self-medication is something that we talked about. When you have not gone to the professional to diagnose you and find out what is it that is bringing about the infection. Because remember, it is not just about how you think this infection is presenting. Maybe your neighbor was presenting a particular way and they used a particular medication. You can as well copy the same because it worked for them. That's not the way it works when it comes to use of antimicrobials in general. When you are feeling unwell, the proper practice is you go to the hospital. The trained professional will examine you, find out, carry out some tests, send you to the lab. They'll probably, depending on the source of infection, whether it is urine or blood, and then they will see what is it exactly that is bringing about this infection, and then they will give you medicine that targets that infection. So if you are not trained to do this, to examine yourself and to draw blood from yourself and to diagnose yourself, then it is only improper that you treat yourself, you give yourself medicine. So the proper thing, and you know that is sometimes some people are not even patient enough. You see, they get this one, it's like a trial and error. This is not working, then they pick on to the next option. But remember, every other trial that you're making, you're increasing the chances of that drug developing resistance. So the proper thing to do is, if you feel unwell, you go to the hospital, get seen by a doctor. They will do the necessary examination. They do the tests from the lab, and then now they will diagnose. Diagnosis is to tell you this is actually what you are suffering from, and then based on that, now they will prescribe the medicine that is going to treat that infection.
Okay, thank you. I think we will have a look, or we'll have a talk on how to diagnose.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Now, Dr. Ndegwa, we have talked about, now we have fed from the produce that are coming from our farmer, fed with they have been used with excessive antibiotics, right? And we have seen how it can pose threats to human life. Now, what are some of the biggest challenges that farmers are facing in terms of trying to reduce the use of antibiotics?
Like I said, basically, I would mention first lack of information. And we have, like as Nakuru County, we have taken antimicrobial resistance very seriously. And we have come in to try and do vigorous public awareness on this. And just to mention here now that Nakuru County government, in collaboration with some partners, and I want to thank them very much. This is the Food and Agriculture Organization through the Fleming Fund. We were able to actually train a group of farmers on how they can raise poultry, and specifically broiler chicken, without use of antibiotics. And actually, next week on 25th of November 2025, we have a total of 83 farmers who have undergone this training. It's actually a practical training from Bahati, Nakuru East, and Naivasha. They will be graduating at the agricultural training center. So these are farmers who have, I would want to call them, they'll be our trainer of trainer TOTs. They're going to train other farmers how they are going. They should observe these basic practices, like good balanced feeding of this poultry, observing biosecurity measures, doing regular vaccinations. Now we hope they will pass this on to other farmers, so that we also try and reduce the burden of antimicrobial resistance.
Okay, sorry. Yes. Because we talked about lack of information. Farmers do not have a knowledge about on how to deal with certain diseases. They just feed them with the medicine that they feel like maybe this can work to my animals. Now, what are some of the practices that we can do in order to make sure that we reduce this spread of these, as we talk about antimicrobials and antibiotics, because we have been doing it as farmers?
So what I would wish to advise our farmers, especially in Nakuru County, we are lucky that we have a lot of trained veterinary professionals, both in the public sector and in private sector. When you have a sick animal, please engage a trained veterinary professional. And there are simple ways to identify a trained veterinary professional. They ask for identification card from the Kenya Veterinary Board, or you log into the Kenya Veterinary Board portal and verify the registration or qualification status of this practitioner. Number two, also when you have a prescription, you always buy these drugs from a registered outlet, a registered agrovet, so that you're sure this drug that I am going to medicate my animals with will be effective. Yeah. The other thing is to also advise our farmers, avoid this self-prescription.
Yeah.
Engage a veterinary practitioner, a qualified veterinary practitioner, to guide you through your how you're going to treat these sick animals.
Yeah.
And in those measures, we are going to combat antimicrobial resistance.
Yeah. And of course, because you said this has been a challenge, because many people have been practicing it. Is there any way to reverse this thing now? Because maybe I have an animal that is affected. People have fed them with antibiotics, and it is not responding to you. The body is now not reacting. Even if you take medicine, whether you feed them medicine or the right food, you find out that it is not reacting. Can we reverse it?
So, since AMR was declared a disaster by the World Health Organization, there has been over the years concerted efforts to try and reduce this burden, and figures have shown that the animal health sector has drastically reduced antimicrobial resistance by 27%.
Yeah.
We are in the right direction. So, and it is only through information, and I also want to thank Mamlaka TV for giving us these platforms to get this message out to our public, to our farmers. It is only through this information again that we are going to probably win this war against antimicrobial resistance. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And we really appreciate your presence or your willingness to come and talk about the AMR, that is antimicrobial resistance. Now, Dr. Wendy, remember I talked about when you come back to you are going to talk about how to diagnose, get it right here. Now, we would want to know, like at Valley Hospital, when you talk about antimicrobial resistance and the use of antibiotics and how to treat it, like can you give us a statistic, like in a day? Do you have any case of people coming to a hospital and the way they talk, the way they respond to some questions, you really know that this person has been using some drugs that was not meant to cure that disease? Do you have any case like that?
Yeah, so there'll be some people who will come to the hospital and when you talk to them, they have gone to chemist A, chemist B before they eventually came to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I may not have an exact number that I can give you right now, but this is a practice that is happening, especially among people who do not have this information around antimicrobial resistance, because what people have commonly done is they try to seek the nearest option of getting this treatment before they come to the hospital, as opposed to doing it the other way around, because we save on time and we also reduce resistance when you just come to the hospital and then the right thing is done from the word go. And coming to diagnosis, because there is when a patient comes to the hospital, the doctor needs to, there are several steps. They will do a clinical examination, take history. How did this infection start? How long has it lasted? Those are steps in order to diagnose. They will know, is it a chronic? Is it acute? Acute means it lasts a few days. Chronic is one that is lasting over a period of time. They will now take blood, send the person to the lab depending on how they present, and if maybe they have come with signs and symptoms or maybe a urinary tract infection, they will ask for a sample of the urine. If they suspect that this is probably an infection in the blood, they will take a sample of the blood and then do some tests on it in order to see what exactly is bringing about the infection. And doctors have been trained to even interpret the results, because there are certain people also who will get this result and want to now give themselves medicine, but it's the doctors who have been trained to actually interpret the results after they have come, and then they will know. So this is what now is bringing about the infection, and now that is when they'll make a diagnosis, and based on what they now find, they give the necessary treatment. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I remember Dr. Ndegwa mentioned something to do with antimicrobial resistance being a global threat, or rather is something that is affecting the whole globe. What has it changed generally when it comes to livestock or rather in human, because it is now a threat, as he said?
Yes.
What has changed?
Indeed, it is a threat, and I will just give a little statistic. Currently, antimicrobial resistance is attributed to 1.2 million deaths globally.
Yeah. And
it is estimated that if nothing changes, if we just continue misusing antibiotics, that by 2050, this statistic will actually increase to 10 million deaths annually. So we can only think about how bad this is. It is actually a pandemic. Just that we do not see it just like COVID-19, where every day the minister would come and give us the statistic on a daily basis. So people would always be aware. But actually, this is a looming pandemic if we do not do anything about it. Now, part of it, and why we are also here, and why we also want to thank Mamlaka for giving us this platform, is awareness. Telling people that when it comes to use of antimicrobials, antibiotics, those are the ones that treat bacteria. That's why we say generally antimicrobials, because they are antibiotics for bacteria, antivirals, antifungals. When it comes to these medications, make sure, number one, use them only on prescription basis. Please do not self-medicate. Because you do not have the capacity to understand, just like we've talked about, to diagnose yourself and know that this is what is bringing about the infection. So please do not self-medicate. If you're feeling unwell, go to the hospital and make sure that you are seen by a qualified personnel who is a doctor, who will now diagnose you and give you the necessary treatment. And then when you have been given that treatment, make sure that you complete the dose. Because if you use for a short period of time, that means that you expose the germs, but you do not kill them. So next time we give the same antibiotic, it will not work, because they will have developed a mechanism to protect themselves against that drug. So make sure each time that you have been given antibiotics, ensure to complete the dose. So those are some of the practices that as patients ought to do, or the general public, so as to prevent this antimicrobial resistance. Yes. Okay,
Dr. Ndegwa, you know this thing, if we are not going to talk about it, people might end up, or rather might still continue doing it without having in mind, or rather keeping in mind that maybe whatever I'm doing is going to cost me someday. Maybe I'm going to lose my produce, or rather because of the things I've been doing as a farmer. You find out when I sell my produce, now the customer complains. Is there any regulations that you have put in place, like for example in Nakuru County, you as a director of the veterinary services here in Nakuru County, do we have any policies and regulations that you have put in place to control these acts?
Thank you very much, Nongesa. So currently, issues to do with antimicrobial residues in food fall under the food safety. We currently have a food safety bill that is underway in our county assembly, and we hope we will have it as an act and implement the food safety measures that have been put up front, and these will help us do regular surveillance on in the food markets to check for residues. so that we are able to probably even catch this problem as it emerges from wherever. Yeah.
And
so
how you want farmers to use these types of antibiotics to make sure that they don't pose any risk to other people?
So, like we had mentioned earlier, basically what we are seeing is where farmers, or probably, let me just put this directly to our farmers. You find an animal or a chicken is sick. I'm trying to elaborate on the misuse bit of it. Has an animal has if it's a cow, it has foot and mouth disease. Foot and mouth disease is a viral disease. There is no medication for viral diseases. So you'll find the farmer will go and rush to the shop. What they usually rush to, the most common drug is penstrep, penicillin and streptomycin. And they pump these antibiotics to this animal to large levels, and this will not heal this animal, because this animal does not have a bacterial infection. It has viral infection, so it doesn't help this animal at all. Also in poultry, you find chicken have gotten what we call Newcastle disease. Newcastle disease is a viral disease, and you're only supposed to control or prevent this disease via vaccination. This farmer failed to do the vaccination, and now when the poultry have gotten sick, you find them pumping in a lot of antibiotics, which will not help. So that's one big part of misuse that we are experiencing. And like you said, it's only through these public awareness forums that we hope that we are going to experience changes.
Thank you. As we wind up, because I see time is not on our side, but I will not like if we end this session without talking about the myth and misconception. There are people who use these antibiotics and others don't use it because they heard from somebody or someone else, this is how my body reacted. Do you have any myth and misconceptions, Dr. Wendy?
Yes, indeed. Some people will say, now there is this drug, amoxicillin. They call it the maroon and yellow capsule. So there'll be some people who say, no, that one doesn't work for me. For me, when I have a cold, I go for this other drug. However, just like Dr. Ndegwa has said, colds in humans now, when we translate it, colds and flus are viral diseases. In most cases, they're self-limiting. They do not need antibiotics. So the use of antibiotics for infections that are being brought about by viruses does not cure those illnesses or those infections. In fact, what it does is that now we expose these antibiotics, and it instead brings about resistance. And then, especially for mothers and fathers to small children, the myth that every fever ought to be treated with an antibiotic. Not even Panadol, because Panadol is at least used for treating fevers. But then there's this myth that for as long as my child has fever, I ought to give them some antibiotics. That is not correct, because there are different causes of fever. Not every fever is due to a bacterial infection. So you cannot treat fevers with antibiotics. So not every fever, not colds, we should not be using any antibiotics in infections that are colds or flus. Things like sharing antibiotics between family members. This is what worked for me, so you can also use the same thing. That is very wrong, because we do not know whether it is the same infection. So you cannot be using the same antibiotic to treat.
Yeah.
Or rather, if I use for 2 days and share with my sister for another 2 days, both of us are being exposed to resistance. Everyone, after you are being diagnosed and treated by the doctor, you make sure that you complete your full course of the antibiotic. You do not share between the family members. So people need to stop saying, this is what worked for me, you can also use the same. So those are some of the myths, and but what I really want to emphasize is, especially among children, fevers are not always attributed to bacterial infection. So we ought to stop using antibiotics to treat fevers.
Okay, thank you. We have 1 minute, and I'm hopeful that we are going to use this remaining 1 minute in a way that we are going to address the things that happen. As now we call to action. When we don't act now, what will happen in the future, or even tomorrow? Dr. Ndego, as we wind up, 30 seconds.
Thank you, Nyongesa. So if we don't act now, like Dr. Wendy had mentioned earlier, we are at a point where we have used all the antibiotics. We are actually at the tapering end. The last discovery of antibiotics was made around 2011. So since then, we are almost 15 plus years and counting. There has been no new antibiotics that have been discovered. So it's a tragedy we are watching. If we don't act now, then it's going to be a disaster. We shall not have medications that are going to treat diseases. Yes.
Okay, 10 seconds to give us your parting shot as we wind up.
So thank you for giving this platform today, and what I would want to advise our farmers, or urge our farmers, our practitioners in Nakuru County, please make use of the vaccination drives that have been offered by the county government. These are going to help prevent diseases. Make use of the government veterinary extension officers in the sub-counties to train you. Call them to your farmers groups to train you on how to do proper animal husbandry, that is good feeding, you're going to apply biosecurity, and we have all these services in the county at your disposal. Make use of these services.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Wendy, as we wind up, you can use this time to tell us what happens, or what kind of services that people can get from Valley Hospital as we wind up. That is us.
Okay, thank you. So in line with this year's theme, World Antimicrobial Awareness Week, it says, act now, protect our present, secure our future. So everything that we have talked about today is something that we can do. And at Valley Hospital, we have the trained, qualified medical practitioners who have the skill to treat, to diagnose and treat well. So, and then there are laboratory services. So the diagnosis that is made is based on evidence. Then there is the pharmaceutical services, where now whatever is needed for treating the patient, you can get the medication there. So other services that are in line with that, definitely the good nursing care, in case the patient is interested in dental health, because that is also another area that we normally overlook. Oral hygiene. So dental health, optical, and other services that are in line with good practices, especially in line with today's topic, which is antimicrobial resistance. Valley Hospital will give you the confidence that at least the people who are there have been trained to to give you the service that will, give you good outcomes at the end of the day. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, and I'm glad for your presence. Your thoughts have impacted our viewers, and I'm also informed. I know I will keep on telling the people to give a good hygiene. Their practices, make sure that when people feel like they are not okay, they have to see the doctor.
Yes.
They don't just go to a certain chemist or pharmacy to ask for medicine to treat themselves. And for you, Dr. Ndegwa, I think this is the time we'll have to educate our farmers or the public. Everybody is a farmer. You find out that at home there we have people who have they are keeping like different types of animals. And they have to make sure that we feed them the right diet here. And that would be good if you are going to focus on that, so that you can reduce this form of disaster, or rather we can call it a pandemic, because worldwide we are calling it a threat, because people have been doing it. They have been engaging in practices that are not good in terms of feeding their animals, different types of food that it might damage their health, and that's the thing that we are going to make sure that we address our people. From there, we are going to end this session. For those people who have sent their comment on social media, of course, we will have people who sent their questions via our WhatsApp number, and actually I've read them, and our guests have tackled them. Till tomorrow, have a blessed day.